What happened to the privatization of Penang Port? We are happy that finally they have agreed to release 353 million ringgit. 353 million ringgit to do the dredging at Penang Port. Your story today, 353 million, isn't it? 353 million to do the dredging for Penang Port. But I think the government is not happy with the financial performance. You look at the answer by the Prime Minister. He's not happy with the financial performance of Penang Port. So that's why they're looking at privatizing Penang Port. And they are talking about doing this as part of the second wave of privatization. But they are still evaluating various proposals. There are a lot of rumors that whether Tan Sri Syed Mokhtar Al-Bukhari has got it. They said no, they are not making a final decision. They are still evaluating the proposals. I think this will be a billion ringgit privatization tender. We have sent in, of course, also the Penang State Government has also sent in a proposal, but we have got no response from the federal government. And finally, the decision is up to the federal government. I'm sure they have their own considerations. But whatever the decision made, I think if they are not happy with the financial performance now, I mean, a real privatization that's subject to open tender, not only local bidders but also foreign bidders, would help to transform Penang Port into, as I said, the premier port operator in the northern region, which covers not just Malaysia but also Thailand and Myanmar and Indonesia, the INGT region. But I think there's a necessity for a final decision to be made quickly, so that money can be invested. Because at the moment the government cannot put in any more money, short of funds, so they can only get the private sector to come in. So we need a lot of investment to expand, to upgrade the existing port facilities. Look at what KWE has done. They expanded. How long did it take? 1 year. 1 year. How long did it take?
Yeah, it's about 1 year.
1 year. And what was the cost?
The cost, I think, is about 1.8 million.
At the cost of 1.8 million. You just do it in 1 year. Now you see a big warehouse that's double the capacity. And when you have logistics companies like KWE and other companies expanding, this is a sign that the economy is okay in Penang. Because logistics is the as I said, the marker, the best indicator of economic growth and economic performance. If logistics companies are doing well, that means businesses are producing, they got a lot of orders, they need to ship out, they need to fly out. So when you see logistics companies expanding, I think that's what's most important about logistics companies. Excellence in delivery. So this would help KWE to upgrade and improve their excellence in delivery. So we hope that the same operational mechanism applied for the freight services can also be applied for the sea freight services. The air freight services can also be applied for the sea freight services. So we are quite surprised that the Prime Minister said that they have not made a final decision, because reports say that already decided to give the Tan Sri Syed Mokhtar, but now apparently that's not so. And then from that reply you can see they are not happy with the financial performance of PPSB. That's why they want to privatize it, to get better returns, to expand the airport, to make sure there is a premier port in Malaysia. We must fix up our air, as well as we fix up our sea and also our land with the double track. With the double track rail project. So land, sea, air. 三合一 3 in 1. Okay.
Yes. You said that you have sent the proposal to the federal government and there's no reply. Would you all send again?
No, if they don't, it's up to them to evaluate. We just send a tentative proposal asking them if they are willing to entertain us, then we can talk to them and put in all the details, but they did not respond to us.
When was this said?
Last year. Well, we respect the decision made by the federal government because they are the one that has the final say. So since they control the port, we will go along with the decision made, provided, as I said, we will go along provided it is made on the basis of open and free competitive bidding, which is best for Penang. But the way things are going, the way the Prime Minister replied, I think they are not happy with what is happening now. So maybe they feel that any privatization will do a better job than what is happening now. Of course, we do not know whether this is going to happen. But if we want Penang Port to be an international port, to be the premier port, I think there has to be changes. We cannot go on operating like this. Penang should be the number 2 port in Malaysia, but it's not number 2, it's number 4. It's not even number 3, it's number 4. Why? If Penang investment can be number 1, the port should be at least number 2, isn't it? If your investment not number 1, I can understand. But investments were number 1. If your investments are number 1, it should be at least number 2. But you're not. It's just not, as I said, the companies using air. But when you need the raw materials, the inputs, you need to also bring the raw materials in. And that's not just by air. They bring it by sea. With all the supporting industries in Penang. Okay, any other questions?